Now question number 3. Again on comparing the ratios. Again we have to compare the ratios. Find out whether the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. Again we have a column in that table by these names, consistent and inconsistent. So when the unique solution is there, then we will write consistent, and when infinitely many solutions are there, then we will write consistent but dependent. So so let us compare the ratios. Dear students, I am going to solve second, third and fifth part for you, and remaining two will be your homework. So let us move on. The second part is there in front of you. The two equations are given to you. A1 by A2 means 2 by 4. B1 by B2 means we will not place these equal to signs. B1 by B2 is minus 3 by minus 6. C1 by C2 is 8 by 9. So by converting them in simplest form, we'll get this kind of look, in which A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 means 1 by 2, but C1 by C2, that is 8 by 9, is not equal. So what kind of solution is there? Just compare the ratios with the table. From table you will see inconsistent solution. Now let us move on to the third part. In this part, dear students, in first equation you can see fraction, the coefficients are in the form of fraction. So there are two methods. One is directly taking the ratio 3 by 2 divided by 9, but in that case you will get confused. So let us first remove this fraction by taking the LCM. Okay. So 2 and 3, the LCM is 6, and if we want to take complete LCM, then we can take that also. In that case, if we'll take LCM with equal to also, then in the next step no need to take the denominator. But if you will take the LCM on left hand side, then you have to cross multiply the denominator with right hand side. But right now we are taking the LCM with equal to also. So no, in the next step we'll neglect the denominator. So now what is the LCM of 2 and 3? It is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 3s are 9x. 3 2s are 6. 2 5s are 10. Y is equal to nothing is there. That means 1. 1 kitnes are 6. 6 are 6 7s are 42. So the new equation will be 9x plus 10y is equal to 42. Now no need to cross multiply. We can leave it. It will get cancelled out. We'll get complete new equation in this form. And now second equation will be same. Let me write down that equation under this. So 9x minus 10y is equal to 14. Now let us compare A1 by A2, 9 by 9, B1 by B2, 10 by minus 10, C1 by C2, 42 by 14. This will become 1 by 1. This will become 1 by minus 1. Dear students, if the sign is different, then also it is not equal. No need to check the third one. If the first two ratios A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, that means what kind of solution is there? It will be consistent solution. So I hope it is clear to you. If the first two ratios are not equal, no need to check the third one, as I told you yesterday with the table. Now fifth part. Do fourth part and first part yourself. Now fifth part again. Fraction is there. Let us remove it by taking the LCM with the whole equation with equal to also. The LCM will be 3. Let us write down 1 under this. 3 kitnes are 3, 1s are 1, 4s are 4x. 1 kitnes are 3, 3, 3 2s are 6y. 1 kitnes are 3, 3, 3 8s are 24. So the new equation we will get is this. And second equation is already in the proper form with whole numbers. Let us write it as it is under this. Is equal to 12. Now let us take the ratios. A1 by A2, 4 by 2, B1 by B2, 6 by 3, C1 by C2, 24 by 12. So let us convert them in simplest form. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, the ratio will become 2 by 1. Then 3 ones are 3, 2s are, so 2 by 1. 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are, so again 2 by 1. That means all the three ratios are equal. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. That is, the third case is there. And for the third case, again we will write consistent solution. We can write consistent but dependent also, or we can write it as only consistent solution. So, consistent but dependent. So, is it clear to you? I hope the question is clear to all of you.